From rain and freezing rain yesterday to snowstorm today. So we're in Sudbury today. We were visiting Andrew and Sherry, who we go to their camp every summer, so you'll probably remember them. But beautiful snowstorm happening, and I thought, why not go for a drive and visit some of the places I used to go take photos and just see if there's any wildlife or great snowy landscapes. I brought one camera and one lens, so the girls are all going shopping, and I'm like, I'm not going shopping. I'm gonna go take pictures. So let's do this. Oh, it's so wet and sloppy and gross out there. Whew. May have had a few drinks last night. I think it's basically just 2 shots of tequila, a bit of lime juice,
and some syrup. There's some sweet syrup in there.
Yes, the agave syrup.
Some hot sauce.
And hot sauce. No, thank you. Not on a good day.
It's coming. It's coming.
Shaken or stirred?
We got shaken. If I can get this to sit properly.
That's his good hand.
See if I can do this.
But I'm feeling better now. And we've got the 7200 f4 for landscape, maybe a bit of wildlife today. That's it. That and the phone. That's all we've got. This lens has pretty much lived on one of my cameras since I got it a couple months back. I love it. It's so versatile. The 7200, it's just good for so many things. Landscapes, portraits, wildlife a little bit, and even birds and stuff at the feeder. So it's just an all-around fantastic lens. Well, just driving around and visiting some of the places I used to work and visit, and it's snowing so hard that I'm actually not getting a whole lot of photo opportunities today. The roads are very treacherous, so I can't just pull over whenever I want, and I can't see a whole lot. It's snowing so hard. But I did stop by here at Creighton Mine, which is one of the places I used to work. I worked underground for years, and this is one of the mines, one of the places that I did blasting at. So yeah, I like to drive around and be nostalgic. It was a really cool, really old place to work. Some of the mine workings down there were, you know, damn near 100 years old. Yeah, part of Gary's past. I can't say that I miss working underground, but I do miss the people. A lot of hard working, down to earth guys working jobs like that. You know, when you're young and you have to do whatever you have to do to put food on the table, those are the jobs you work, and you can learn a lot about yourself working in dangerous, dirty, hazardous environments like that. It's a game of survival. You do what you have to do to feed your family. There were times in my life back in those days where you would catch the cage before 6 o'clock in the morning. That's the elevator down for some of you guys who don't know mining. You're packed in there with 30 other guys, and you go down. You don't see the sun in the morning, and you don't come back up until night when the sun has gone down. You know, sun goes down here at 5 o'clock in the evening, so it felt like years where sometimes I didn't see the sun. And now I just relish every moment that I can to be out in nature and enjoying the life that I live now. Don't take it for granted, right? Could be doing something you don't want to do. with your days. And it doesn't matter how much money they pay you. You know, if you don't want to be there, it's not worth it. I used to drive all the back roads for hours with just the goal of getting lost. Because when you do that, you see things that you would never otherwise see. If you just drive somewhere without having a purpose, a goal, somewhere to get, then chances are you're going to end up in a new place. And I used to do that all the time. And over the 15 years that we lived in Sudbury, I learned every back road, four-wheeler trail, probably for 100 miles around here. And now that I've been gone 10 years, I don't remember half of them. So I'm out here getting lost again today in the middle of a snowstorm. Well, there is an old farmhouse out there, but good luck trying to take a photo of it. It's snowing too hard. Well, not even seeing any birds of prey or owls out in the fields. And there's lots of fields around here. So even though I'm not getting a lot of photo opportunities today, it does feel great to grab a camera and just get out and go for a drive. It's been probably 3 weeks since I've been out with the camera, so it feels good just to look, you know, be in touch with nature and enjoy what's out there. Good morning, guys. It is 5:50 in the morning. Been up since 4. So we're out in the garage. I wanted to finish yesterday's video. The beautiful snow that we had turned into rain and freezing rain. So that's what we drove home in yesterday afternoon. I only got 2 photos yesterday. Even though it was beautiful and the snow was coming down, it actually made it so dangerous on the roads that I couldn't pull over to any of the beautiful scenes, the old barns and things that I wanted to take photographs of. There was a lot of traffic and there was just nowhere to pull over safely and get those shots. The snowplow usually clears off the side of the road. The plows hadn't even been out yesterday, so I ended up getting 2 photos. I'll show you guys those right now. The first one is, it's an old farmhouse at the end of a field, maybe 500, 600 meters away. And it's one of those photos where, because there's so much snow coming down, you can't really see the farmhouse, but it kind of leaves it to your imagination. It's a cool shot. The cultivation of the field in the front with the wavy lines added to the shot, it draws you in to that mystery of what's on the horizon, which is the old farmhouse. So it was a cool winter shot. And then the second one was just a bit of a wet lowland creek that kind of draws your eye in on the left side back to an old fence. And the fence was just covered in snow from the blowing snow on one side. And it was a nice angle to the fence that just added something that I really liked to the photo. I don't know. So here they are, the 2 photos that I got. And then now I want to talk about the final thing for this video is for Christmas, I ordered a new set of binoculars. 6 years ago, I bought this little set right here, which you guys have seen in many of my videos. And it's a 12 by 25 set. And the nice thing about these is super light and small and compact. The not so nice things about this are that you cannot use them with glasses if you wear glasses. You have to take your glasses off. There isn't enough eye relief. You can't get your eye close enough to the lens with glasses on to see out of them. So I've always had to use these without glasses. Because they're only a 25 millimeter objective, it's fairly small, you don't get a very wide angle of view. And so when you pull it up to find a bird or something off in the distance, it's very hard. You can't see very small field of view. So I've been wanting to get a new set. So for Christmas, I asked for new binoculars. We didn't get them. My wife bought me Leaf tickets instead. So I got her. On Christmas Day, I saw that they were still on sale, so I used her credit card, went online, and ordered a pair. Just kidding, she'd kill me. We had a little bit of money in the account, thanks to you guys. There was $60 in the account. And Ronnie, thank you, Ronnie. He made a Christmas donation, and I threw in the last $50, and we ordered a new set of Nikon ProStaff 7 binoculars. And these didn't come in yesterday until it was almost dark, so I got to try them out for about 10 minutes. But Gerald has the model before this, the P3s, and I've been using his a little bit while we're out, just testing them, and they're excellent. The thing I like about these new ones is they have a bigger objective. It's 42 millimeters, so you get quite a bit more field of view when you're looking through them. And these are on sale right now, Canadian, for $189, which I don't know, that's like what, $5 American, right? The old joke, it holds true. You cannot beat these binoculars for the prices they're going for right now. Seriously, under $200 Canadian, these are crazy good. Very sharp, nitrogen filled, coated lenses, waterproof, and we're going to be using these in the field from now on going forward. Now, the only downfall I can say is that the size, right? The size and the weight. They're probably 2/3 more than these, and yeah, half again as big. So that could be a little bit of an issue, but the quality is what I'm after, right? When I pull this up to my eye, I can instantly see. One of the nice things about this Nikon set is that it has a locking diopter, which you usually don't get unless you pay for a much more expensive set. You have to pull this ring up, and then you can turn it to adjust for your right eye. Your left eye, you always adjust with the center. And once you get that set, you can lock this in, and you just never have to touch it again. Where I was having a bit of issue with these old ones here, it's a fairly big ring right here, and it was always getting nudged and turned just a little bit. So when I would pull these up, I'm messing around with 2 dials trying to get focus. So, but I am going to keep these because these are an excellent pair, and I always said for $45, guys, it was actually rumored that the lenses in this Osser, O-C-C-E-R, that's the brand, okay? You can get these on Amazon for like $45. It was rumored that the lenses in here came right off the Nikon assembly line. I've never been able to prove whether that's true or not, but I can tell you that the lenses are excellent. There's no chromatic aberration, and they're very sharp. So I always did like this set right from the get-go, but it's not a professional set. We now own the professional set. Are these nitrogen filled and waterproof? I don't know, but I've had them out in snow and rain, and I've never had any issues. I do highly recommend these. If you're on a budget, or if you're cheap like Gary, they are excellent. But as you get older and your eyes change, you want a nice set that just works. You know, when you pull them up, boom, you can see everything's right there. You know, invest. The Nikon P7s are on sale right now. The last thing I want to talk about with these binoculars is that the set comes for Christmas in this $189 bundle. You get the $30 back strap. So it goes over each shoulder, and then it meets in the front, and the binoculars will just hang here in the front, and there's a clip for each side. What I wanted to say about that is Nikon, I don't know what you're thinking. They have plastic clips, plastic hooks on here. I know these are only $200, but why would you want to trust any piece of gear like that with optics lenses in it that if you drop this, these do have a lifetime warranty, by the way, the Nikon, but I don't know if that covers drops. Probably not, right? If you're a dummy and you misuse your equipment, they're not going to replace it. So what I'm going to do, where I'm going with this, guys, is I've bought the Peak Design straps for all of my cameras. You guys know that. They're the little red dongles that you see hanging off my cameras. And what I'm going to do is I've ordered a back plate and 4 more of those connectors. And we're going to actually cut this off. And Gary is going to fix this himself. I'm going to cut this strap and put on a Peak Design system. I'll show you guys that when I get the parts and we actually do it. This plastic hook is going to be replaced on each side. This strap is not worth $30. That's what they charge for this strap, $29.99. I wouldn't trust this with a kid's camera or binoculars. Like, it's plastic. What else can I say? Nikon, what were you thinking? Right? I don't know. We'll fix it. We'll make it right. Thanks for watching, guys.